sometimes you're running in a shoe and some different things that can pop up that you're like, oh, this doesn't feel quite right. There might be some slippage of your heel in the back of your shoe where you kind of feel your heel moving while you're running. You're like, this just isn't right. Or there could be some hot spots on the bottom of your foot, just kind of maybe feel like your foot is sliding a little bit, and you just need to stabilize your foot inside the shoe a little bit more than just tying them up and lacing them up and tying them. And so runners have a way of doing this called a runner's knot, a runner's loop. It's called different things. I call it a runner's knot. And so you'll notice that on most running shoes, there is an extra loop or an extra hole here that is on the outside of the shoe, and you're like, well, what is that extra loop there for? Well, that is for putting your lace back through and creating a loop on this side. You do the same thing on this side. Just put that through, and then you create a loop on each side so that when you are ready to tie your shoes, you can take, so here we have this side here on my right, probably your left as you're watching this, and go through to the other side, and you can take and do the opposite here to provide just a little bit more bite to get your ankle secure at the back of your of the heel of the shoe, so that your heel doesn't move around or move up and down in your shoe, because that is not good, and that leads to blisters at the back of your heel up to your Achilles, which is not a good thing at all. For me personally, I don't use the runner's loop on every shoe that I have. A lot of shoes fit me well and I don't have heel slippage. This Adidas AleXZavesa Evo SL, I told you this is like my favorite shoe to run in. The tongue is terrible. I hate the tongue. It's too short. Like, it just is. And then the laces, they're wildly generic laces for such a really nice shoe, and they're just generic, and they're a little too short when I do the runner's loop to like tie my shoe right. Like I can get it to work, but it's just a pain. I wish it was just a little bit longer laces, a little bit better laces, and a little bit longer tongue. Like, Adidas, you did everything right except that's a runner's loop. You can Google a runner's tie or a runner's loop and watch a much better video explanation of how that works. But I just wanted to throw that out there to you so that if you're like, my foot's slipping in this thing and it's not real comfortable, all those little things can just make you not want to be a consistent runner. Like, the little things are so important in running. And so if you can secure your heel at the back of your shoe and keep you from, like, a lot of times that can keep your foot from sliding forward and your toes getting hurt and your toes getting, bruised or whatever, toenails coming off, all those sorts of things. Like, a runner's loop can sometimes be the difference in a shoe working for you and being a wonderful shoe like this is for me, and being a shoe that you just need to walk away from and send back because it just doesn't work. So runner's loop, super duper important for some people like me. Not on every shoe, but on some shoes, just to secure your foot as you run.